Welcome to 2023's Top 10 Comic Book Covers. Fans, this is week number 8, sponsored by Mutant Beaver Comics. Guys, I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Guys, before we dive into week number 8, I gotta let you know who won week number 7, and this was a winner by a landslide. This went to The Last Barbarians, issue 1, cover E, done by Brian Hamberlin. This is the Virgin variant, a gorgeous piece of artwork, and it moves on to the next round. Well, kicking off week number 8, we have, coming in at number 10, Sabretooth and the Exiles. This is issue 4. This is where we get to see Sabretooth rising from the grave, and we get to see all these different versions of himself rising from the grave as well. It's like he's a zombie or something like that. This cover is done by Ryan Stegman. It's the main cover of the comic. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the facial expression. Just a very dark cover. And if you guys want to see this win, you got to make sure you vote in the comments section below. No more than one vote per person. And of course, if you don't like any of the top 10 comic book covers I provide for you here today, you can always write in your own. It could start the trend and overtake the other top 10. Moving on to number 9. I like this one. This is Local Man. This is issue 1, cover B, done by Tim Seeley and Brian Reber variant. This is pretty cool. It's just like they're at a restaurant or something. It's like you're at a restaurant and you have this comic book that you want to read, and it's on the table and it's next to his food, and he's got like a cup of coffee there and a drink of water there. I don't know what the arrow is going on there, but you got the fork and napkins. It's just cool, man. I just like it. Moving on to number 8. We have Catwoman, issue 52, the David Nakayama main cover. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Is this a different version of Catwoman, or is this Selena Kyle? I'm not sure, because it says Iko Hasegawa is Catwoman. I'm sorry if I said that name incorrectly, but it looks like it is a different Catwoman. I mean, she's got samurai sword, and yeah, so I have no idea what's going in there. I just love the pose. I love the character, the way she looked, and I love the bright and vibrant colors in the background, and we get to see helicopters chasing after her as well. Super dope. Coming in at number 7, we have Superman issue 1. There's a lot of variants for this. This is cover L, Sebastian Fiumara, the Phantom Zone foil variant. I can imagine what this cover is going to look like in your hands when you have it, right? It's like it's probably all going to be all glistening and stuff like that. And here we get to see Superman in space, Phantom Zone. We get to see all the characters trapped inside it, and I love all their facial expressions in there also. I guess Zod is in there. It just looks awesome, man, and it just reminded me of, like, I think it was like Superman 2 way back in the day when I was a kid, and Superman trapped them all in the Phantom Zone. That's kind of what this reminds me a little bit of. All right, moving on to number 6, we have Immortal X-Men issue 1, the 1 in 50 Brooks Virgin variant. Yeah, this is a pretty badass looking cover with Emma Frost on there as like Sinister. She's got like this ice cloak like what Sinister would wear. You get to see the diamond in her forehead. Obviously, she's influenced by Sinister, and you gotta love the suit that she's wearing. It's been very Sinister-like. It's just a great cover. She's in the snow. She's icy. She's frosty. She's sexy, classy, all at the same time. Overall, fun looking cover. I would have loved to seen this though as a more closer up version of it. I wish they had 2 versions of this just so you could see that facial expression. At top 5, we have Strange Academy Finals issue 4, the Jay Anceletto variant A. Who doesn't like magic cover? She always looks great, and then you actually see her teleporting into Limbo, which you can see all the demons inside of it. We get to see her swords as well. No pupils in the eyes, because I guess she's using her magic. Long blonde hair. Awesome cover. Okay, coming in at number 4, we have Wonder Woman issue 796, cover B, Derek Chew cardstock variant. There's some covers that look better than others when it comes to Derek Chew, and I think this Wonder Woman cover is a standout this week, as we get to see the point of view from the reader, maybe lying down or falling in battle or something like that, and you get to see Wonder Woman just completely going to attack somebody, and she's holding the shield, she's holding the sword, she's got the lasso of truth, you got the embers in the background, the ground is even exploding beneath her, and look at the facial expression. It's just a beautiful looking cover. Again, if the Wonder Woman comics aren't that great right now, hey, at least we have great looking covers so you can collect the art pieces of them, right? I mean, that's what's the way you gotta look at comics these days. It's like there's gotta be something in there that you like, whether it's the story or the art inside or the gorgeous cover art. They're like glorified trading cards, you know, and someone said that in my Facebook group too, because they kind of are. All right, moving on to the top 3, and number 3 we have Deceased War of the Undead Gods. This is issue 6, cover D, 1 in 25 Francisco Mantina cardstock variant. Took me forever to say that. I am guaranteeing you that this is an awesome cover with Catwoman on it. However, it's Francisco Mantina. Every cover he does is so dark, so on a computer image, it's hard to really get the fine details on how gorgeous this cover actually is. But when you have a deceased version of Catwoman, it's gotta look awesome. You get these claws coming at you. You get to see her teeth and everything else. When this comes out, I can't wait to buy this one. I think it's going to look absolutely awesome. It's just gruesome. Coming in at number 2, Something is Killing the Children, issue 29, the Carnivore Comics exclusive Ariel Diaz variant. It just looks cool, man. I don't know where it comes from, or, you know, if everybody can buy it. That's my motto when it comes to these comic book covers. If I see a comic book cover and it looks badass, it's going to go on this countdown, right? Because people ask me, why do you put covers that not everyone can get? It's not about the purchasing aspect of it. It's the way the comic book cover looks, right? And this one with Erica Slaughter looks pretty badass. She has her back turned to you. She's got those blades. She's all bloodied up from battle. She's wearing the mask. She's got those green eyes that really pop, and that ponytail. I just like everything about the cover just screams awesome for me. So if you want to see this win, let's make sure you vote. Before we hit our number 1, I just got to give a quick shout out to Mutant Beaver Comics. Mutant Beaver Comics is a global leader in exclusive variants with over 3,000 listings in their store. They ship worldwide on a daily basis and offer top-notch customer service and have wonderful packaging. If you guys use my promo code CORNER10, not only can you save 10% off of your first purchase, but every purchase after that. So don't miss out on those exclusives. Guys, don't forget mutantbeavercomics.com. And the number 1 comic book cover this week that is getting ready to be released on February 22nd, 2023 goes to Batman One Bad Day Clayface issue 1, cover B, done by Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair variants. This is a great cover. Like, you don't see too many like Jim Lee covers these days, but I love this action shot of Batman just going to town on Clayface, and Clayface is like either trying to eat him, or Batman is just like jacking him in the throat, like with his mouth open. It's just so weird, and I love all the little details that go into it, like how the clay is splattering all over the place, the teeth that are coming out of Clayface too. It's like he's kind of like glowing inside. I mean, this is a great looking cover. I saw that, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, is Clayface gonna eat him or what? I'm like, that's crazy. But I absolutely love this cover, and I love the action scene that's going on in it. So if it's your favorite, let's make sure you vote. So there you guys have it. There are my top 10 comic book covers of the week. I want to know which ones is your favorite in those comments below. And of course, guys, if you love my content, I'm going to leave you more content right here. In fact, this is me and my son going comic hunting in Lakeland, Florida to find some comics. Were we successful? No. And you're going to find out why we did not buy anything. So hopefully you guys enjoy that one. And guys, always remember, keep buying, keep collecting, but always read your comic books. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Bye.